Collin, you tied a season high tonight with 22 points. You guys are obviously without Brandon. It seemed to be offensively, team-wise, you guys were having some tough to score. But what was working for you personally, and kind of putting this team on your back to get it to the position where it came down to the end there?
Honestly, I feel like as a team, what was working was the ball was moving, we was playing together, and then individually, I felt like just making quick decisions. At the end of the day, just making the right play each and every time and trying to. Of course, it's not always going to be perfect, but at least try to go out there with good intent and good good thoughts about the play and not overthink the game. And I just felt like tonight we just continued to push our pace. We had a few lacks and wasn't scoring. We had a few droughts, but we can't allow that to stop us.
As obviously one of the vets on the team, to go from such a high to such a low at the end of the game there, and with a game tomorrow, is there anything in particular you say to the team in terms of just kind of letting the emotion of this one, wipe away relatively quickly and move on?
I would say learn from this, learn how to close games. At the end of the day, use this as a lesson to know that at the end of the day, it's all the way into 0-0s on the clock. And I feel like tonight we got high, we got low. We have to continue to just stay even keeled and level-headed through the highs and the lows, and just try to battle those. At the end of the day, they're going to make their runs, but when they make their runs, we have to settle back in and then make our own run. And I feel like tonight is one of those lessons learned, and we have to be ready to go tomorrow. At the end of the day, we're playing Indiana, and they're trying to get a win, and they're going to play really hard, and they're going to give us our best shot each and every possession. So we got to be ready to go.
You led the team in scoring tonight. You were put on the bench for, I think, like a minute and a half left. LaMelo came in for you. A lot of guys would have hung their head in that situation. You were the first person to celebrate with LaMelo after he made that shot to take the lead. Can you speak to your teammate first mindset and just how important it is for you to play the role that you're asked on this team?
Like you said, just playing my role to the best of my ability. God has put me in this position to be able to just play basketball, and at the end of the day, for me to go out there and perform is one of those things that I always be super excited. But then when I see my teammate make a great play, and someone that I work out with each and every day, someone that I sit and talk to each and every day, and someone that I'm always trying to mentor and also give advice to, goes and scores, I'm going to celebrate him no matter if I score 0 points. At the end of the day, that's my brother, and I have to put my emotions aside. At the end of the day, I can easily, like you said, easily be upset about not being in the game, but hey, why? At the end of the day, we're a team, and we're trying to all go in the right direction, and we're all trying to do it together. And you can't do that if one person is in their feelings or upset about someone else doing good. It doesn't work like that.
It seems from afar that is kind of the mindset that this entire group has as a whole. Can you just speak to the importance of not you feeling like that, the entire team feeling like that, and how important that is for the growth and the next step this team is trying to take?
I would say giving up yourself for the team is a huge thing, and I feel like as a team we have to do it each and every night. Sometimes you might have a wide open shot, but then your teammate might have a better shot, and little plays like that allow us to build trust. And even just off the court, we're always talking to one another, uplifting one another, laughing and joking, and that rolls over onto the court. So as long as we win, it don't matter who did it and who's playing well. At the end of the day, whoever has the hot hand, we have to continue to feed the hot hand.
In the fourth quarter, you hit a big three, then you split a double, then you got an and one layup. Can you just talk about, and even the end of the game where you and Miles are kind of just saying, hey, the best action maybe might be putting Miles in the post and having him go one-on-one or go baseline to start in action. Can you talk about understanding the moment as a veteran and kind of knowing, okay, we have a lot of young guys on this team. It might be time for Miles and I to try to, take us home.
I would say, like you said, the amount of games that I've played and the amount of basketball that I've seen, just knowing time and score, but also knowing who's out there on the court that has a hard time defending, but also knowing, okay, if Miles does get the ball in the post against a small, they're going to rotate. So at the end of the day, we have to use those to our advantage. And Miles is a tremendous passer, and he's a willing passer. At the end of the day, he's not going to shoot against 2 or 3 people. He's going to make the right pass each and every time. And at the end of the day, I know that sometimes the best play is playing through someone that is going to get the double and get the trap. And I feel like at the end of the day, like you said, we have to play off one another and be ready to make the next play. If you know they're going to rotate and you know they're going to trap, you have to be ready to shoot, drive it, or pass it. And I feel like at the end of the day, Miles is going to make the right read. But I've seen so much basketball that I can easily read the game.
To pick up off Sam's question earlier, you guys beat OKC obviously a couple days ago. I know it's 2 days ago, but to come here tonight, try to get a little momentum, you guys couldn't do that. What's it like to kind of not be able to build it the way you wanted to against a team that maybe you feel that you had at some point during the game?
Honestly, I would say just closing games and being, I would say closing games, but also being ready for success. Like when we're up, like handle success the right way. At the end of the day, don't get too high and don't be like, oh yeah, we're good. The game's never over. Like when you're up 5, take it to 10. You're up 10, take it to 13, 14. Like you have to easily inch your way and not always try to get, okay, let's go from 10 to 20. Like it's so much that, it can go on, and we have to handle success a little bit better, and we have to make sure that we're humble in those moments of highs. And I think when we're up 12 or up 10, we have to be willing to throw the knockout punch and put them to sleep. Like that. That's how I always try to look at it. Thank you.